Hello everybody! Welcome to the stream! I know, it's been a long time since we've done something different. It's been a long time since you've seen a blank canvas. I forgot to add it to the title, but I'm joined here today again with Nerd Comics Inc. and Dempsey J Illustrations. Except this time... Oh, what was that? Sorry.
Oh, just saying hi, guys.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, just greetings in general.
Yeah, so like the title says, if you've joined any of the character streams in the past, you'll know that Make Originals is holding a House on the Outlands art contest. And the rules are actually a lot different than I thought they were going to be. It's more of an environment kind of art showcase rather than a... what was it? Character thing. So basically what they want us to do is draw harmony in, I don't exactly know what it's called, but like an environment. So the submission must include, this is coming directly from the website, the submission must feature Harmony finds herself in a new house on the Outlands inspired cosmic dimension. Whether she's crashing into or exploring this new realm, it could be filled with potential Lovecraftian enemies or new friends, you decide. Even if Harmony ends up in an 80s anime, we want to see it in your style, in all its glory, as it transforms Harmony. So I really have no idea what I'm doing here.
Examples on the website for the contest, or any submission showcasing that you can look at to get an idea of what they mean. I mean, to me, it's like draw the interior of the house or something with Harmony in there.
Yeah.
With whatever new creatures or something you can come up with.
There's a few. They're kind of like character pieces. There's 4 things at the top. All of them is like basically Harmony is the main subject, and then there's like a bit of an environment around them. So this is going to be quite
an interesting one for sure.
Yeah. I think.
Timer as well.
What was that?
set your timer as well. This will be brilliant for this one.
Yeah. Oh, also, to make this even better, out of just kind of general anxiety, so for those of you who don't know, the drawing tablet I've used, the drawing tablet you can see in the intros and outros of the videos, I've been using that for 5 years almost. And every so often, like, the screen will start to flicker when I plug it in. So out of fear, I went and bought a new one during Prime Day. So I'm working with a much bigger tablet now, and it's quite interesting. So on top of having no idea what I'm actually doing, I'm also working with new technology. So this should be fun.
So this will just be the perfect storm of fun.
Yep. And we've got 2 hours to do this.
Nice. We should have added a different art program as well on top of it, just to really throw you in there.
I was just switch over to Sketchbook. I don't actually know if I have Sketchbook on this computer. Not sure. But anyway, I think we've ignored the chat for a little too long. Let's see how everybody's doing. First off, I see Incandescent Designs in there. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing okay. Also, Incandescent special first of the special monster camps came out today for boss level. I know I'm excited for it. Thunderbird's fan.
Watching it.
What?
I said, yeah, I already started watching it right before the stream.
Yeah.
Pretty good so far.
Me and Incandescent Designs got to do something really fun for this one, just due to the nature of the game. And it was honestly really fun to do. Harmony, House of the Outlands.
Oh, you got to submit 3 different artwork. Well, 3 different sizes for your artwork.
Yeah, that's what I'm also really kind of like scared about. Because how are you supposed to draw? So for those of you who don't know, you're supposed to submit a 1080 by 1080 square, 1920 by 1080 horizontal, and then a 1080 by 1920 vertical. If you've ever tried to edit a long-form video into a short, you know switching from that horizontal to vertical is a nightmare.
So what you do is you build it on the long horizontal is what I would do. Build it, if I was approaching this, I'd do it on the horizontal canvas first.
Okay.
And I'd have the characters centered, because then what I'd do is do it at a large enough resolution so that you could just flip it copy it to a new canvas and flip it up, and then just zoom in onto a section of the character with the sides getting kind of like cropped off.
So
and it goes from vertical, so you have the core elements. Yeah. So you'd have the size there, and then you'd align it to the center so that if you had a vertical version, so if you just made a new layer, filled it, then just flipped it 90 degrees and center aligned it in Photoshop,
yeah,
you'd get the sides that get cropped off, and then you could just zoom in as much as you want, you within reason, but you could work it around something getting cropped off in the middle.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, it does seem weird to have it in all 3 different formats. I think what they're planning to do is, if it gets win or showcase, they can have it on their Instagram, they can have it on long form type video stuff, and verticals like mobile phones.
I guess, but like also the winners get like merch, like they get the art gets made into merch, and you get like the money from it. So like even them requiring such a small size as 1920 by 1080, like that's, at least from an artist standpoint, that feels weird, because I feel like that would be very small in terms of like when you print it onto something like a shirt. I figured, okay, I'll be honest, I actually have no idea what the size is in inches. I know what I normally work in is like 18 by 24, so.
Yeah, that's roughly what I work on. I would double your pixels, have it at 300 DPI, and then do the artwork, and then you can always shrink it down without losing quality.
Yeah.
But so selected pieces will be featured and given a shout out in our special House of the Outlands. I'm trying to remember what it was because they shortened it to Hoto, didn't they? It's like House on the Outlands tribute edit, the world hopping video following harmony through your incredible fan art creations. Sounds quite cool. And then you can win. The top 3 pieces will be made into t-shirts and sold in our new Make Original store. Winners will get all the profits from their art sales. Plus, we're throwing in some awesome merch for the top 3. That's quite cool. So first place gets a hoodie, a sweater, a hat, a t-shirt, socks, a movie poster, and a tote bag. Second place is a hat, t-shirt, socks, movie poster, and tote bag. Third place is socks, movie poster, and a tote bag.
They really love their tote bags.
Yeah, socks, movie posters, and tote bag must be the default one, and they've said, what can we add to this to just make it a bit more enticing?
Plot twist, this entire competition is just a scam to give away all their tote bags.
We ordered too many tote bags!
Yeah, and the old movie posters. The socks are just, and someone said, yeah, we can sell socks, and they're like, are you sure? Yeah, okay. 6 years later, we haven't sold any socks. You're fired. It's like, we'll just give them away. That could work.
Alright, so before I do anything, I'm going to go through and start writing down some inspirations that I can maybe work with. Certain franchises I like that would maybe fit the aesthetic. I feel like this could work. Ooh, and also this one.
Put them in hell with your devil characters and see if you can get your devil characters actually in their official stuff.
I was literally gonna say, should I just submit Duck Scare and that way I can get a bunch of free Duck Scare merch?
Yeah, if they put your stuff on it and send it back as merch versions, that'd be quite cool. I mean, I've seen 4 pictures at the top, so for the submission form of Harmony, I think they're just reference pictures to. Yeah. Well, they look like fan arts as well on the website, but.
Yeah, that's
they're different styles.
They definitely want Harmony. That is all I really know right now. Harmony must be in it in some way, shape, or form.
A statue of her. Here lies Harmony.
Ooh.
Just go for the complete opposite side of the spectrum.
My fan art is of the series finale of House on the Outlands, where Harmony dies.
Well, there's one on the website. They've got a picture of her sat on a gravestone. Anyway,
that is true.
I'm only inspired by what they've got a picture of.
Actually, that being said, I am going to throw the link to this art contest in the chat if any of you want to give it a try, because honestly, I feel like this could be a lot of fun once I get an idea of what I'm going to do. Okay, that hair's not working. Also, I've said hi to like 2 people in the chat, so let me try that again. Then, Ark, how's it going? Nikolai, I noticed all of your suggestions at the front. I'm gonna have to go back and read through all of them because you and I believe it was Inkman Studios before the stream even started, you just spammed a bunch of them. Owl House, Sonic the Hedgehog fusions, Transformer Power Rangers, Amphibia is Dungeons and Dragons. Is Amphibia good? That's the one I haven't seen. I've watched Gravity Falls and I almost said Loud House. Owl House. I haven't checked out Amphibia. Is it worth it? Has Been Hotel My Little Pony. That is a collab idea I want to do with one of my friends. I just actually have to pitch it to him. And I am constantly forgetting to do that. A lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff, so I might have to do something with that soon. Murder Drone Dragons, TMNT Mech Suits. Yeah, that's a lot of good suggestions. I also saw 2 other questions. Wings of Fire, no, I have not started reading it yet. I did, however, I am starting to kind of hopefully set aside time for myself each night to read before bed. It hasn't been going well, but the intention is there.
I'm just laughing at Inkman Studios saying he started it.
Yeah. They're all really good suggestions. I appreciate them.
Yeah, Amphibia's quite a good watch. I quite enjoyed it. It's almost like Disenchanted. It's like the first bit you're like, yeah, and then by the time you actually watch a couple of them, you're like, actually, I quite like this.
Oh, okay. Arc, we have about, at this point, about 2 hours. Maybe a little less. And if you want to draw, I would like to see, if you want to try out this art challenge yourself. I think that would be cool, to see whatever you come up with. And since we only have a limited time, this might be going into tomorrow. So this is hopefully, if everything goes well, a bonus stream. And so I plan to also do a regular stream tomorrow. The original plan was going to be back to the emotion chart, but it really depends on how much we finish of this today. Because this is due on the 29th. That's the deadline for the contest. And so if we get like close to nothing done today, which I feel like might be possible because I did not actually spend time thinking about what I was going to do, we might continue this tomorrow.
Yeah, we're very good at, as artists, of just started drawing something and going, I should have thought about this after we started. We're like, yeah, I don't like it.
Yep.
Why don't I like it?
Fully agree on that one.
This is a tough one.
The good thing is, you just have to think of the pose you want Harmony to be in at the start. Like, do you want her to be fighting something, you know, the poses where she's got the, almost like the energy fists out? Or
Yeah, I was thinking something like that, something dynamic.
Yeah, or where she just stood there with the glowing fist, like the examples, the 4 bits on the submission form. You know, you could do something dynamic or something at an angle, which would be quite cool.
Stick figure's not working out. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, if there is music playing, I assume there is. There is. That music was all made by Tara, one of the hosts of Boss Level and my friend, and she's really good at music. So there is a link to her band in the description if you want to check it out. It sounds nothing like what's playing right now. That the band is a lot more heavy, metal-esque. But I feel like that might have been a little too distracting for a stream, so I asked her to make me like a chill lo-fi mix.
You need to get her to make you a mixed mix, like a random variety, bit of heavy in there, bit in that. So no matter what you're drawing, you've kind of got the feel for all of it.
Yeah, true. KyngPin, you and the people from Boss Level should check out the game Illusion Carnival. It's a whimsical adventure that feels like a fever dream. I find it kind of cool.
It's an illusion. It doesn't exist.
Illusion Carnival. Okay, well, Carnival. There we go. Ooh. Immediately, I already like the style.
That's it. He's solved. Next boss level stream will be.
What is this? This looks familiar, actually. I feel like I've heard of this. But no, that is definitely... This definitely looks like a fun game. I'm going to add it to our list. Thank you! Thank you, Ven. I'll make a note that you suggested it. Illusion Carnival suggested by Ven. Cool. Alright, now back to the actual art. The reason we're here.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were doing that.
Okay. I'm thinking like some kind of fight scene, fight action scene, something like that. So like, the shoulder would be closer to here. Oh my gosh.
Do you know what I kind of do when I'm thinking of fight scenes? I open up Pinterest and I search, because it's a female character, female fighting poses, and I'll just get a load of references of where people have done their line art sketches, and I'll base that as like the, almost like the mannequin pose.
That could work. I might give that a try. Pinterest. Alright. Okay. This is our... Okay. I'm feeling a little better. It's a rough sketch, but at least I have the poses forming how I want it to. We'll worry about proportions and all that jazz later. It is... right now, we're just thumbnailing here to kind of see what we can do. I'm also... This is probably going to end up being really distracting, but I'm going to put in borders of where I have to work with for when I have to resize it, because I feel like this could easily get very out of hand. And at some point I'll be like, oh wow, I can't actually I'm gonna have to redo this because the main focus of the... Why are my keyboard shortcuts not working?
Because it's called stream tax. You're live on a stream. Everything's not going to work.
Generally how that works.
I know about 50 creators you can ask, is stream tax real? And you go, just watch my streams. Answered that one.
It was so weird. It was giving me like the I don't know what's it called, the like that error boop whenever I had to try to, whenever I hit a key on the keyboard. And honestly, it's not doing it anymore, so I fixed it somehow. The universe is weird.
Yeah, this is where you realize your shortcuts aren't working. You're just literally not getting the boops because you've come off the application or in the application.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's technically 4 fingers. Wait. And Harmony only has 3 plus the dot.
Well, it depends because it's your in your style, isn't it? So
that is actually very true.
Some people have drawn all 5 fingers for a human demon type character. What they've got. Some have drawn the 3 fingers of the character and the thumb. So
to increase my chances of winning, I'm gonna put Harmony with both her hands in her pocket, so I don't have to draw them.
Oh yes, the ultimate cheat code.
What, hands in a pocket, looking like she's kicking a can, and it can be the skull of a bad guy.
That's not bad. And then look, wow, look, whoa, glowy fist. It's crazy. Wow, it looks so mystical.
It's really weird hearing what you say, like glowy fist, really mystical, and you haven't started drawing on the screen that I'm watching. It's like, what's he done for that then? Let's have a look.
So if I'm throwing a punch downward, a lot of the
The question on the punch downward is the character in your picture following through with the punch, or is it midway in the punch? Because that defines the whole way the side and the back twist.
Yeah, I feel like it could twist a little more. It's supposed to be kind of like, I would say like the apex, like right at the follow through point. Now, that's a lot. Okay, there's a lot of back that shows. Okay.
Yeah, but you're punching almost off to the side. If you twist it round a little bit more, then you get the shoulder.
Okay, wait, it's coming. It's getting there. Because this isn't even. We're not even in construction right now. We're just trying to find a pose that works, and I'm spending way too long on it.
I'm just gonna draw her falling water because why not?
That's fair. I still can't wait to see it because I like what you make, Ark. You got a good art style. This is probably going to be my most silent stream. I apologize, everybody. There's a lot of thought right now.
We need
It
that
is
duck
very
scare
hard to draw and talk at the same time.
Yeah, we need that duck scare sound that we can play whenever we want to at random.
The rest of the stream is just constant quacking the whole time.
Yeah, can you hear the music? No, that's just quacking. We can't even hear what you're saying.
Can you stream drawing Freddy Fazbear as an SCP? Oh, that could be fun. So this hand is a little. So if I want to maybe draw it going like this, and then getting smaller as it goes, and then because it'll be like. No, I don't like that. Maybe like a little bit more here for the hand, and then just, and then, oh my goodness. Ooh. I feel like this is the most nervous I've ever been making an art piece.
Yeah, most of the time it isn't for like a contest with pressure and prizes and etc.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's
So that can add
like,
to the obvious mouse stress.
yeah. Like the influx of money would be nice from merch, but like, I think right now it's just like, I've got massive artist block right now, and this is the worst time to get it.
Yeah, currently I'm drawing a version of this as well, and I'm literally only doing it because I'm a college student and I need money.
That's pretty good.
It's as good a reason as any.
Yeah. Alright. We'll fix this in the construction phase. We just have to figure out a pose at the moment. I'm going to do my best to avoid the areas I don't feel too comfortable working in, maybe. Kind of like crop the feet if I can, but at the same time, that is a long, long leg. What is the one thing you would like to see House in the Outlands Season 2? For me, I would like to see Harmony learning more about I don't know how to pronounce that name. With the help of Zola. I'll be honest, I didn't know the first season of House on the Outlands was over. I just kind of thought they were just working on the next episode. But, what would I like to see? I don't know. I would definitely just like to see more of the blanking. More of the environments, like more of the dimensions and stuff, because that's what well, other than the art style, I really like the environments of the show too. That leg looking a little wonky. Popcross did Glitch Trap as an SCP in one of the FNAF variety episodes. I think I remember that.
Yeah, I think he did the mixes program from that one Security Breach DLC.
Oh, yeah, that one. That was an interesting game.
Inkman Studios, that's not a bad theory for the Amazing Digital Circus. Pomni is the only human inside the circus, and the others are NCPs made by Kane to help her not feel alone.
Oh. That could be interesting. That would be a good story.
I'd like the plot twist of she's having a hypnotic dream in a therapy session, and all the characters are multiple personalities within her psyche. That would be quite an interesting twist to go from Digital Circus to she's just got multiple personalities.
Yeah. I don't know. There's not, like, it's really hard because there's not much of the show out yet. So there's only stuff to speculate on, and so it's really interesting to see, like, where they're gonna take it.
Plot twist, the entire show was just therapy.
Too much on the form. Let's just get a possible pose. Because I think if I'm sticking with this punching pose, then I might have something.
Oh, new plot twist. Pomni is actually in her abstracted form the virus has turned into like an interactive one, and she's actually there to destroy the digital circus.
That's interesting. We'll figure out the smoke later, but this could work as an idea. Maybe. Oof. And then it's just like. And then oh look, there's hair. And then bush, hair, weed. Gorgeous hair, long hair. Yeah, something like that. It's punching. Oh, but how comfortable am I drawing freeform smoke?
Draw a cloud and lower the opacity.
That could work. The posing then works. Or what if we do it like this instead? Move you over here to the center of the frame. Put the smoke person behind you like this. And it'd be like and it's like grr, I'm mean, but I'm evil, mischievous smile, and then because it punches through the smoke, but then the smoke creature like it whips or wispices around her, and then it's like behind her. If you couldn't tell, I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. I'm usually not the go for the first thing you think of. But I also kind of have, but I'm kind of liking this composition. Question is this what they want? That's my biggest thing right now, is I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. I want your fan art. Submit a finished piece of art, either a single animation or single illustration or an animation. I feel like that's even harder to do the animation in the 3 different formats. But...
Oh yeah, that sounds like a nightmare. Ark says, who wants a duck scare plushie? I would absolutely love one. I wish I had like contact information of like Gooseworks or Viv, and be like, hey, real casually, how much and where could you get plushies mass produced?
That's a tricky one. I know there's plushie things online that you can do that I've looked into, but they are quite expensive to get your first drafted one done.
Yeah. I would like to at some point in the future, but right now I think we'll stick to 2-dimensional duck scare merch. stickers, shirts, stuff like that. Okay. This isn't a bad thumbnail. V1. What are you? You're an empty layer. V2. Design notes. You're nothing. You're nothing. You're nothing. And you're the. Because okay. So if I keep them in this square center, I can use these 4 empty quadrants to design the environment, and that way no matter what dimension I put it in, you're gonna get some of the environment. This is rough.
Yeah. For mine, I'm keeping the environment somewhat minimalistic and focusing more on the Eldritch entities,
Yeah.
making them as insane as possible.
That's what I'm thinking of going for, but then I'd really have to up the design of this smoke monster here.
See, you two are doing this nice, easy challenge. I'm writing some script out. I think I've got the worst end of the deal.
While yes, also debatable. This is
Yeah,
taking,
I probably don't have to come up with a pose or anything, but you know, I've still got to figure out the script.
yeah. This is taking a toll on my mental psyche. Alright, that's not bad. I like that. I guess.
Hey, someone in the chat, give me a random body part.
Idea, have Harmony trying to hit the spirit, but it's just messing with her by dodging every hit. That's basically the gist of the plan right now, Nikolai. If it was an animation, that'd be easier to convey. But right now, if it's dodging one hit, I think we can get the same effect. I will be right back. I need to check something very serious.
Okay.
He left his tea on. Ark, just to answer you, Nexon doesn't have a last name at the moment. People wanted Nightgrid, which is Nitegrrid as his surname, but we've never actually gotten his name as such. So currently Nexon does not have a surname. I don't know if that'll change in the future, but he's the only narrator that doesn't have a second part to his name currently. Because I might do one later on, I don't know.
Vanna asks, by the way, this goes to all of you funny art guys. How's the community redraws going, if you're doing one? Mine is actually going really well. For once, I'm having the issue where I got too many submissions, and I'm having trouble picking between them, which is new for me.
I'm still working on mine. It's a bit behind. Real life work and other things got in the way a little bit again. So I am. That's kind of the script I'm working on, the last few bits of it now, so I can finish it off. Artwork's done, so I've done it. I know what I'm doing for the story, and it should be out in the next day or two. It should be quite cool. But until that point, yep, that's not done. But I don't have to do another one this month. My next one's in August. I knew that I wouldn't be able to do that this month with the next video next week and everything else, so I've pushed it back to August. which I need to plan out the video for next week now. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm super organized, can you tell?
It does get very hard to keep track of everything sometimes.
Yes, Ark. Demonica's surname is Darkstorm, which is Darkstorm. Oh, I think my shoe's got a question for us. If we existed as smiling critters in Poppy Playtime, what animal would we be?
I have a feeling I know nerds.
That's a fair assumption.
I would say bear, but there's already a bear for smiling critters. My go-to answer for spirit animal is always rubber chicken, but there's already a chicken. There's already a dog. I guess like a bat or a weasel at this point. I'm running out of animals.
Komodo
Yeah, I'm just gonna
dragon.
be.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Ooh, that's good.
Can you imagine?
I'm just
it's
gonna go with my basic response and say dinosaur. For obvious reasons.
So a chicken. Because it's modern day now. It's going to be a chicken or it's going to be a little gecko.
How's the recreation video? Good. I just gathered all the submissions last night. I think I have to update yours then. I know you said you changed it a bit, but I have to see if you changed it before or after I saved everything. That being said, I was a little worried at one point, cause like Dempsey Nerd, you know this. It was either early morning or noon. Yesterday, the last day of submissions. I'm like, well, I'm fusing characters, and I would like to. I have enough where I can include everyone's, except I have an odd number, and so I don't. I have enough to include everyone's, but I don't have enough to fuse everyone's. Luckily, we did get another submission, so we are good. And so later today, probably, I hope to go through, pick the winners, and start on it tomorrow.
Sounds cool. Apparently, Ark wants to be a gecko.
That's fair. Geckos are cool.
Oh wait, that's the shoulder, not the forearm. So that would be the forearm, and then there'd be no. Wait, this is the forearm. What is this part called?
Which part? Point to it on the camera.
The one that connects
the
the
forearm.
shoulder. The one that connects.
Yeah, that's the forearm.
This is.
The forearm's the one from the wrist up to the elbow.
Yeah. What's the one between the elbow and the shoulder?
Tricep.
Okay.
Tricep.
Yeah, I don't really know what you. I mean, you got the tricep, you got bicep, but it's just the. I just call that the upper arm.
Yeah, I know the muscle names. I just don't know what the general area is called. If there even is a name for it.
Ben's attacking you as Xenos.
Again.
Yeah, is that a xenomorph, tyrannid, crabdozer breaking into your house?
Is that a Ben 10 thing, a crab dozer?
I think so.
Yep, indeed it is.
That's the
Also,
go on now.
Yep. Also, for all of you in the comments that gave me the suggestions of torso and leg for what I can draw for an eldritch entity, I hope you're happy. I am not.
But be thankful they didn't say hands and feet. That'd be worse.
It would be so much worse.
Great practice for you though, but it'd be a lot worse.
It'd be good practice if it wasn't for a contest.
Fair enough.
Now, something I don't think I've ever drawn before. Back muscles. Okay. So...
To be honest, on this point, I think you just need the torso shape more than anything else.
Yeah.
Because she kind of has like a jumper on.
True.
That or her hair is going to go all the way down the back anyway. I mean, that's a long bit of hair.
Yes, you're right.
Though she doesn't have long hair in one of the pictures, so I'm guessing she's got like two different forms.
Really? How
Yeah,
many?
one of them's got her with short hair sat on the gravestone on the submission website. The rest are all
Okay.
with long hair. So it's like,
Oh yeah. She also has... That one also has her with dual-colored hair. Which is different.
yeah.
That might just be the artist's style, I'm guessing. Interesting. Wait, why did that open?
I do like their comment on the submission form that says, even if Harmony ends up in the 80s anime, we want to see it and to see your style in all its glory as it transforms Harmony. The key focal point is Harmony in your style.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you all, somewhat philosophical. How much can you change a character in order to make it in your design?
I guess it's what is the key factor of your design that makes it unique. You know, can you draw some, and no matter what you draw, it'd be easily seeable as your style, if that makes sense.
That's a good question. We are going to save that back shoulder for later. I can't wait to watch this stream back at some point and just watch me pantomiming these poses.
It is quite funny. It's like it's almost like you're doing like a little stretch in your seat every so long. It's like, oh, I gotta stretch my back and arm.
I do often forget to do that, so that actually wouldn't be too bad. Okay. What is the...
Oh, Thunderbirds fan. Oh, a smiling critter red panda would be amazing.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Ooh.
It looks so cute till it opens its mouth. Or it turns its head around, and then you'd be like, ah, it's cute, and oh my god, what the hell is that?
Is the arm too long? I feel like the arm's too long. We'll make the arm shorter.
I wondering how far, if I started now, I'd get in doing something for this competition.
Well, you've got... Oh, what is it, like a week? Yeah, just about.
Yeah, but I was just thinking by the end of the stream, how far would I get?
You have... like an hour and 15 to find out.
Yeah. But I've got to finish the script too.
Yeah.
It's not fun having to make choices as a, you know, actual choices.
Yeah. I will say, when I was writing the Fakemon as Demons recreation episode, I'm like, what do I want to cement as canonical for this world? And what things do I want to leave out just because I'm not sure of them yet?
So you put 1% of the story in, got it.
Mm-hmm. Well, because I need to, you need to move the individual plot of the episode along, but you don't want to accidentally write something that you go back to later and be like, I don't actually like that.
That is true.
Yeah, because inevitably you'll go along and something will contradict it, and someone will go like, hey, why did this character die in episode blah blah blah? You came up with that cure for death that you only used once. And then you have to come up with some elaborate excuse for why you didn't use that.
Because it's out of stock or they left it in their other pants. An Eldritch Red Panda sounds metal. That'd be insane.
It's just like, how? Where am I? Okay, where am I on stream? This loose-fitting shirt is not helping because I can't see the way my body turns. It's just... I feel like the back is tilted too far towards the camera. Oh boy. I hope everybody enjoys the circus show I'm putting on today.
Welcome to Keep Fit with KyngPin. 80 styles, fitness like Mr. Motivator. Let's go. And one punch over, two punch over. How's my back looking now?
Arc, and that's why I put an otter, a red panda, and a fox in the smiling critters. Nice.
Yeah, that's because Ark doesn't want to see red pandas, smiling critters, because they love red pandas and they don't want them to be corrupted. And then when Eldritch Red Panda sounds metal, so Ark's like, Ben, no, you betrayed my trust.
Stop it. You've become too powerful. I mean, Arc, no matter what happens, it could not have been worse than my experience with the smiling critters, where the game bugged out and they all fused, like they all stopped moving in the same place, so there was just this big amalgamation of smiling critters in the middle of the level.
That would have been quite cool to see, though.
Oh, we did. We captured it on boss level.
Cool.
Last time
That episode was rough.
Hey, Nerd, there's a question for you in the chat.
Yep. What's the difference between comic books and graphic novels? Graphic novels are longer and have more chapters. That's pretty much it. Comic books are like one issue and then done. Graphic novels are just chapter after chapter after chapter, pretty much.
Yeah, that
Interesting. I
about
didn't
covers
know
it. Yeah, because you think about it, a comic is usually. Think of like animes with the mangas. A graphic novel over there is like a volume 1, which has got like probably 30 chapters, but the comic version of it would probably be 1, maybe 2 chapters at the most.
Pretty much, yeah.
Would you recommend making one over the other for somebody who's possibly or who's newer to that kind of scene?
Well, technically, comics are easier to do. Like, it's easier to make one comic than it is to make a graphic novel. They're kind of expected to make multiple. It's supposed to be part of a series sort of thing. So making one graphic novel is easier in that way.
Okay, because comics are air quotes serialized, for lack of a better term.
Basically, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Oh, I just missed it. So, Arc, if you would like to see, this is what happened when I played Poppy Playtime. Wow, that is small. Okay, that's not gonna work. Copy. New. This is what happened when we played Poppy Playtime. They all bugged out and they all just started spawning in the same area. It was quite disturbing.
It does look like the amalgamation monster they're talking about.
And the thing is too is like they all didn't just not stop spawning. Some of them were still active. So if you walked through that mess of smiling critters, you would die because one of them was still like functioning as an enemy and it just wasn't moving. As much as I love Poppy Playtime Chapter 3, that was a rough experience. Okay. Feeling a little bit better about the curve of the back. I do definitely need to get better at anatomy. I feel like now I'm feeling like the neck is too. As if you're throwing a punch. Your head is kind of tucking into your shoulder. Yeah.
Basically, your arm needs to go up slightly.
Yeah. I think that's
Just fractionally.
bringing the arm
That's
up.
what's throwing you.
Yeah, bringing the arm up is probably makes more sense than bringing the head down.
Yeah, because the head will still be the same spot. Roughly, it dips down a bit, but if you bring the arm up slightly, that would work.
And I could put you over the top of that layer. I promise everyone in this chat, at some point, there will be a coherent design. It just might not be this stream. Then give me money, then I will draw a red panda monster. That's one way to get commissions. Turn that into an SCP. Yes, please. Arc, I don't have any at the moment, but I can draw add Angelic Demon again as a form of payment. Just kidding. Did I ask who do you think will last the longest in FNAF, and who do you think would die first? Me. I'm dead first, guaranteed. I'm not good with survival instinct.
Yeah, FNAF in the game world, I'd probably die quickly. In the real world,
Have a glass
I
of
reckon
water.
I'd be the last to die.
Flashing next.
What's up?
Do you know how many electronic devices I've broken on accident? The iPad I'm drawing on right now is held together via Scotch tape. I can deal with a few animatronics.
The day I show up to Freddy's with a water bottle is the day it's game over for them.
I won't need a water bottle. I'll just show up there and go, "Hi, catch me if you can," and then just get them to hack each other to pieces. I've seen it. When one hits the other one, they'll go for them. Just got to trick them into it and then run. I'm not a fast runner though, so there may be a flaw in my plan.
Up until the part about running, we're good. Once that part hits, ooh.
Well, short distance I'll be fine. Long distance I'm absolutely got no hope. So about 2 meters I'm fine. Just enough to dodge them.
Did you hear about the Naruto and TMNT crossover comic? I did not. In fact, I haven't heard anything about Naruto in a long time. That's actually really cool. I know there's recently somebody told me about like a Power Rangers and Godzilla crossover comic. It was like right when Godzilla X Kong came out, which is crazy because that's what I did for the
Collab.
Thank you. Words are rough today.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, the world of crossover comics is a very wide and expansive one. If you were to randomly generate 2 characters from pop culture, they probably have a crossover comic.
Yeah. I know TMNT and Power Rangers did a crossover episode once. I just forget which Power Rangers series it was.
I think it's the original Mighty Morphin ones.
Yeah.
And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles did a Batman crossover because they made a whole there's a comic on it, but they made a whole animated movie on it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. It looks good though.
It was it a little bit like really, because
Right.
Batman does his classic fights a new bad guy, gets his ass kicked. 10 minutes later in it, he's kicking the bad guy's ass like he wasn't trying the first time round. Hello, what's going on here?
Yeah. It's kind of just the rule in crossover battles is that you kind of just have to ignore all power scaling thing for stuff like this in order to make it interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't. My unnamed series that I haven't come up with a name for yet, luckily has not gotten to a point where any of the narrators are meeting, so I don't have to consider power scaling just yet. But I do fear the day when I have so much lore that I have to keep track of. This is quite an interesting post I'm doing here with the legs, but maybe if I cover most of it in smoke, it's not going to matter. Or I could just do that and that looks much better.
Ark says, Foxy is fast though, Dempsey. And Ben says, Dempsey, maybe you can run long distances thanks to adrenaline. Maybe, but if I did adrenaline, I'd counterpunch Foxy as it charged at me.
Fair enough.
If I'm going out and fighting, and I think that'd be a pretty good way to do it.
That's fair.
That's fair. It'd make a great obituary.
Yeah. Here lies Dempsey. He wasn't as clever as a fox after all. That's some weird pun on that one.
Also, make sure to put out a community post so people are aware if content just randomly stops.
Yeah. Here lies Dempsey. Did a better job of getting Foxy's hooked than he did in a YouTube video. We've got a question. When are the Funny Art Guys next collab? The Our House Funny Art Guys collab, please. Our House is not on the agenda that I know of, so we might have to discuss that.
Right. As for the next collab, do we have anything in the works, or?
Don't really know off the top of my head.
I know Popcross is off, air quotes, off the grid for the next little while, so if we had anything in the near future, it probably would be Sans Popcross, but I don't think there's anything we know of concrete yet.
Yeah, Popcross has gone on his digital detox. Anybody else read the comment? Read this last comment though about the description. I will not be. I soon told my family they won't be able to contact me for a week, so I put a comment saying, "Do we send a search party after 1 week and 1 second, or 1 week and 1 day?"
If we're being fair though, most of the world took a screen detox yesterday.
Fair enough.
When all the Windows computers crashed, apparently.
Yeah. Well, in the UK we had problems the day before anyway, with riots in Leeds and London, but that one with the whole systems being down, someone's in a lot of trouble over there. Apparently it was down to coding error in the security patch update for the Microsoft security company that does all their updates, and they're looking at mitigation. Microsoft said in their last statement, "It's like that's going to be millions for downtime for a couple hours, let alone half a day."
And like, I don't know about either of you. I was not affected at all. I didn't even know about it till like the end of the day.
I wasn't affected by it at all. It was working in the shops when I went there at the end of the day, so that was fine. But yeah, no, I found out about it and I was like, oh damn. The bit that got me was airports in Japan having to actually write down passengers' information.
I saw that, yeah.
Do it because their entire computer systems are down. But did you hear the solution? Oh my god, it's something that you could only imagine in the IT crowd. What? Here's our proposed solution. Have you tried turning it off on and off again? Wait. Here's the best bit. We recommend you turn your system on and off again 15 times for the solution.
15 times? Sorry, I didn't mean to scream into the mic.
Yeah, I think the reason is they're uploading a fix, and for it to guarantee to download, if you keep switching it on and off, on and off, on and off again, you eventually get the downloaded update. But yeah, if you try switching it on and off again 15 times, it's like, seriously? I'm not joking. It was on the BBC News website as well, and Sky News and that. It's like all of major news articles and shows and that were just saying, yeah, the solution, turn it off again 15 times. It says here. It's like, really?
I'm so sorry, everybody here. I love streaming. If I had to restart the stream 15 times, I'm giving up at some point. I'm sorry.
That's fair. Not really worth it.
I think I've done about 6 maximum and had to give up on the stream before.
Yeah, I was asleep when I heard about the whole technology thing. He just woke me up and was like, hey, guess what? Y2K finally happened. 4 years too late.
That's because I got the calendar wrong when I started it. See you later, Nikolai.
Take care. Have a good weekend. Yes. Have a good weekend, and thank you for joining the stream. Where do I put the second arm? But that doesn't... Having the arm there doesn't feel right.
Right. So they either have the hand up to the fist, pointing down like a boxing style one where they punch, or the hands near in front of the chest and to the side, like lower by the waist, depending on how you do the punch. Because the way the arm is, so it'll be curved and it'll be coming along almost like the fist is just underneath by the stomach area. Otherwise, depends on how you do it. Or you can just do the arm coming back behind the head like that, and then just don't do the fist because it's just hidden.
Yeah, that was my thing. Like, I was trying, I'm like, the fist would definitely be shown. It's not. If I do this, and then if I draw the arm being pulled back, then this could work. Yeah, there we go. That looks as natural as we're gonna get. All right, we are an hour and a half into the stream, and we've finally gotten the construction of one character.
Yay!
There's still the other one, but at least it's made of smoke, so not much construction you could do with that.
Just draw a load of blobby circles on top of each other, and then just get the opacity tool and just erase bits of it here and there.
Yeah, I was just gonna pick up a smoke brush I have and just start painting.
Oh well, if you've got a brush to cheat and do it easier, use that.
Well, I wasn't gonna use it in the font, but like just to lay down the movement of it.
Yeah, I'm just messing.
Yeah. KyngPin, can you do voice acting for me? Sure. Send me what you got. If it is an angelic demon, I can't promise you I'll remember what voice I gave it. It has been a long while.
Go on, we know it's going to be an angelic demon. It's Ark asking if you can do voice acting.
This, and then you cross over here, and you can kind of. Dang it! But that's the actual leg that I like how it turned out. Maybe I'll follow you here to hide the leg that I don't like. All right, that could be good. But how do I make this? How do I make this smoke monster unique?
A few little puffs down in the bottom. Like some fluff bits coming off it.
You're so quiet, my man. I'm sorry, Fantasy Creed. This is the most thinking I've done on a stream. I literally went into this stream with zero idea of what I was gonna do. And so there's a lot of trying to figure out what's gonna work and what doesn't work. Because I'm doing this for an art contest for the Make Original House on the Outlands, and I could possibly get free merch and money, but it's taken a little bit to get to get everything right. But also, welcome to the stream. Best of luck with the contest. Money and merch is the life. I hope so. If you want, actually, I'll put it in the chat again. Where did it go? There's the link for the contest if you want to give it a try. It's, when did we say it was due? It was due like the 29th is the deadline, I believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what you said.
Yeah, so if you want to give it a try, Fantasy Creed, I think you'd probably do a really good job with it. Alright, I really like how this poses. I'm actually really happy with this. I'm glad we did take a little extra time to do this. It's definitely, so far, has been worth it. I thought it was a mic thing, lol. Well, you wouldn't be wrong. We've had mic issues in the past. I've just sometimes forgot to set up the mic before the stream. And so it's like 5 minutes in and everyone's like, we can't hear you. I'm like, sorry. But this time, I think I got everything I needed to do before the stream. I got the stream set up more than 15 minutes beforehand. I got my guest more than 5 minutes before the stream started. I got the mic, I got the webcam, I got the music set up. I think this might be the first live stream without flaws. Of course, I forgot to actually think about what we were going to be doing, but that's besides the point.
Oh yeah.
I can't stay for long. My spine's giving me issues again, but wish you the best of luck and steady art hand, man. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, no problem, and I hope you feel better soon. Okay. So we've got the pose. If you look, we've got the square dimensions filled out perfectly. We will get. I think I can get rid of the inspiration list now, and maybe even that. Nope, not you. That. So we just need to fill out this surrounding area with some kind of environment. But I think we should focus on harmony first. If we can finish, it's a long shot. Right. If we could finish harmony this stream, which is just no. let's be realistic here. We have like an hour left, not even. But if we can get a good amount, then like we could be in a really good spot. I'm begging you to stop opening Discord. I'm trying to switch between Chrome tabs and I keep accidentally switching over to Discord. It's quite rough. Where's my harmony? Did I get rid of my harmony?
Oh, speaking of the Discord, KyngPin, are we doing an art showcase today?
Yes, but so far I've been checking periodically. There haven't been there's only been one post so far for the showcase, so
right. I'm just also doing the harmony thing along with you, so when we're done with the whole thing, I was just gonna submit it down there.
Oh yeah.
So that y'all can see what I got so far.
Go for it, yeah. And that's another thing too, like, if any of you have artwork that's not finished yet, but but like you're working in progress, you can always show that too. It doesn't have to be finished pieces in the chat. I really hope I can do this design justice, because I really like it character-wise. Okay, Angelic Demon in FNAF. Think, Angelic Demon, think. What would Bright do? Freddy. I don't know how to do a Freddy voice. Alright, well, that's as good as any as I'll get. Angelic Demon. Your franchise is freaking lame. Okay, I know Freddy has a voice in some of the later games. Wait. All right, I'm gonna go Glamrock Freddy, because that's the one whose voice I know. Way to go, superstar. You are the... Nope, it's not. It is not. Ugh. You are... Way to go. I can't... I don't have the same vocal range as Kellingoff. Glam Rock Freddy lines.
Set on moving in storage for...
Apologies, I need a vocal reference.
I'm already. I am
It's okay,
experiencing
folks. The voices aren't voicing today.
Cycle is not complete. Who said?
Ugh, I don't know if I could do this. There's a lot of audio effects going on. You are the... It's British. I'm going British. You are the saddest sack of... Can't say that word. I have ever seen. I promise you, I do this semi-professionally.
Yeah, you got it one of the days he's not doing it professionally.
Hey, KyngPin, got a question. What are you going to do tomorrow? If all goes according to plan, Thunderbirds fan, we're going to be doing another stream tomorrow. Whether that's a continuation of this or the emotion chart solely depends on how much of this we get done today. And right now, it's not looking good. Well, okay.
And let's be honest, since when has anything gone according to plan around here?
That's
I
true.
want to do the mic drop sound like that.
I would do a mic drop, but I've already had to replace the wire for this mic, so I'm not really keen on doing that again. So
I think if I entered this, I'd do this in that anime style I'm case studying.
oh, that'd be really cool.
For me. Try and get because I'm starting to use Click Studio on the iPad. Haven't really used it much on the pen display, but seem to be getting the hang of it on iPad with learning what the tools are and where they are and where they're hidden.
That's always a
You've
big
got all-
one.
Because in Click Studio, you've got all the options down the side, like you'll click a brush, and you know where you've got the little arrows in Photoshop to come out, where you click and hold. Well, instead, they're in the actual section that pops up, and then you've got a load of brushes. So if you click the blur tool, if you want smudge, it's actually called the fingertip. So you've got to scroll down and find fingertip in there, or you've got to find something else to find the next bit to do it. So they're a little bit hidden, but they are... I've quite enjoyed using it. It's just a case of having to use it more to get used to it. Then I might just do some videos going... do a video where at least one artwork's done in some other than Procreate. Done.
Yeah, the biggest thing about learning a new program is just that, learning the program. If we can get the hair physics to look really good, I think it'll balance out the somewhat, not mediocre, but like the somewhat, nope, blanking. If we get the hair physics good, it'll make me feel better about the pose, which I'm not feeling 100%. That's the sentence. That's what I was going for.
Basically, he's going to use the hair to cover up the bits he doesn't like.
Yeah. And not even by cheating, just in the way, at least I'm assuming physics work. If you're throwing a punch with this long of hair, it would follow through.
It would to a degree because of the way that the punch is done, because as you punch, your body's twisting, so if you think the head will be going with the arm, it'll be flicking round where you've got it there, because I'm punching with the opposite arm, but where you're punching it, it should be flicking round where the arm that's punching out goes, because the twisting motion on the body.
Right.
Which means the hair could actually, so the hair would go that way forwards around the back and over her.
Yeah, so the direction I have it now is the correct way, right?
Yes, I believe.
Okay, yeah. I don't, as you can see, I don't have the hair length to test it out myself.
So what you need to do now is you need to get a bit of blue tack, one of those little bodycon models, those little like drawing figures that you can buy, and a bit of string on it, so when you twist the body for the punch how you want it, or you flick it in the direction of the punch, you'll see where the hair flies.
Well, that's actually a really good idea.
Because it depends on what stage of the punch you're at to which way it would go. So if it was on the drawing back motion and the main focus wasn't like the other arm wasn't extended the front arm, it was curved down by the waist, but the one in the background was back, then it would be in the direction you've got it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But if you swap them around, it's the other way, then it'll be going around the back of the body.
Drawing is hard.
Yep. Physics.
Access, how much time do we have left?
How much time do we have? What time is it? It's 2:50, 3, 3:10, 3:20, 3:30. About 40 minutes, give or take. Usually, I think so. I've been doing a lot more Saturday streams. But yeah, if I need to, so the thing starts around 4:30. It's a 15-minute drive. So yeah, if I stop drawing around 3:30, depending on the art showcase, how long it is. But yeah, if we do that, then we'll have enough time to do the art showcase and me to make where I need to be in time. I tried splitting the hair to give it a little more like flow, but it just kind of looks like pigtails, yeah. Curious. Let me know down in the chat what are your thoughts on this so far? Because I personally, I'm really liking it. Also, let me know what you think of the music too. Like I said, my friend made it, so I'm interested to know how you all feel about it. I think it's really nice. It's very relaxing, and unlike when I string together a bunch of music from YouTube or wherever, there's a consistent like melody throughout it, so it makes it feel more coherent, which is like the antithesis to the chaos that this channel's supposed to be, but I like it. Okay, there we go. That's how the hair should look. So far, so good. Alright. Next up, we've got facial features of a cartoon character in my style. This one's going to be interesting.
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
Spider-Man if he had other bug-type powers. Ooh. That could be interesting. I don't know if I can research bugs long enough to make multiple drawings on that one.
They kind of did that though, didn't they? Because, well, you've got the DC's got that Black Spider character. It's basically just their version of Spider-Man with
Right.
a suit that does all the powers and anything else, but it basically is identical to Spider-Man. He just torments them to death with quirky comments and the jokes Spider-Man does before he kills his victims, because he's an assassin in that universe.
Right.
And also, wasn't Scorpion literally supposed to be Spider-Man with another bug-like insect powers, because they made that... Again, they made a suit for him, but they also changed his DNA with the similar stuff that was done with the spiders.
Oh,
to make
that's
him
Scorpion,
into-
not the Mortal Kombat one.
Yeah, no, the other one.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Ooh, this is a good question. Funny art, guys. If you were to give any OC a Pokemon team or assigned them with a type, what would it be?
If you were to give any of our OCs.
Yep.
50 and 51. No. 50 would go dark for obvious reasons. Or ghost. Dark or ghost. I like to believe 51 would go like fairy or something just completely opposite of what 50 would be. I don't know Pokemon types that well off the top of my head. Pokemon type. Yeah, so 50 would be dark or ghost. 51 fairy, or I want to say grass, just for no actual reason. Plague? Plague would be fighting. Professor Marcus Plague would be fighting. Who else do I have? There's Katie, I guess, which I guess I throw her in Bug. And that's all the ones I've got, I think. Oh, and Ivan. Rock or ground, because I don't know what the difference between the two is.
I'm pretty sure no one does. Dino Dude would probably be Dragon Psychic. Van Helsing, Steel Fighting. Frankenstein's Monster. Other narrators. Super X, Normal, Fighting. A lot of fighting, I'm starting to notice. SCP narrator. Don't know what I could say without spoiling, so I'm just gonna not. Oh, and Draken Doltagon definitely just pure Dragon Mage and Steel.
Nice.
I think Ehrenfold for me would be the only one with any Pokemon. He'd have a Charizard so that he could battle, so it's the closest thing to a dragon. A Lucario for sparring. He'd probably have an Entei for traveling around. All the like big beastie creature type ones.
Dione Dude would almost definitely have a Sceptile somewhere on his team.
That's not right. Looks amazing, and I'm gonna work on the background. Give me good luck, chat. Good luck, Ark. I can't wait to see it. Funny art, guys, if you were to give people. Thought I saw something. Okay, here we go. That's what it is. Hey, KyngPin. I have a server on Discord called Fanark and Fanfic Story Server for the fans of you and everyone else except for Popcross Studio. Oh, that's really cool. That sounds awesome. I can't wait to... Is it... I feel like I saw somebody post that in the self-promotion section, so... If I have time, I might check it out after the stream. Because that sounds like a lot of fun. Awesome. That's so cool. I don't know. Are a bit wide. Man, a shocked facial expression is actually quite hard. Alright, so the eyes are bugging a little bit. There we maybe go. Subject to change. Angelic Demon would 100% be a fairy type. Nice. I could go for Fire and Psychic. Can you stop running over the headphone cord? For my OCs, it would be a mix for the characters, e.g. For the next generation of the Sharp Gang. Piper would be a mix of fairy and normal type Pokemon. Nice. A lot of my favorite Pokemon are Fire and Psychic. I think I agree with you there, Ark. My favorite starters are always, whatchamacallums, Fire. I always went with the Fire when I played. And, yeah, Psychic is cool too. Then for my OCs, Aiko would be Dark and Fairy, Luca would be Fighting, Hellmine would be Psychic or Fighting, Azeroth would be 100% would 100% be Psychic, and and Geo would be 100% grass. Nice. Help, I fell asleep. What did I miss? Not much, Ark. We are... No, you're not Ark. You're awesome JJ Ranger. You didn't miss much. We are participating right now in an art contest for House on the Outlands. And we've spent nearly 2 hours just getting to the sketching phase. But there is money and merchandise on the line, so it's all worth it. Also, Nerd and Dempsey are here too.
Yep.
Hello.
I feel like that ear does not.
Arks, but what the? I didn't know I fell asleep. Ah, but that's because KyngPin commanded you and you just went to sleep.
Experiencing art block. I'm sorry, awesome JJ Ranger. If you want, you can give you can try out this art challenge yourself. There's a link somewhere in the... I should have just put the link in the description now that I think about it. That would have been smarter. Oops. But yeah, there's a link somewhere in the chat if you want to check it out. Shapes are hard. Man, if only there was some kind of chart full of emotions that I could maybe reference for the mouth shape here.
Yeah, if only that was such a thing.
Maybe you should have started with that. Since you kind of drawn... I think you've drawn Harmony on your motion sheet, haven't you?
Not fully yet. We left off with her,
A3.
her line art at the end of the last one, yeah. Shocked. Which one is a shocked expression? Literally none of these. Oh, okay.
What, shocked? There's quite a few.
Yeah. Mouth is wider. Mouth and eyes are wide. Eyebrows are up. Mouth less circular. More spread out. There's a dip. That would explain why I don't like to face the eyes in the wrong position. That doesn't look too bad other than the ginormous ear. I've recently become obsessed with Murder Drones GIFs on Discord. If there's something I can put into a Murder Drones GIF, I will. That's cool. How people draw people underwater, I still don't know. I am right there with you, Ark. I have no idea how Popros, Nerd, Dempsey, it's underwater environments are crazy.
Didn't you draw that one shark thing last week that had a real...
Oh, that's true. Ark drew Shark Scare. You're right. That was last week? Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I mean, my trick, it's all about lighting and weightlessness. So if they've got long hair or something, obviously that'll look more like it's to the sides rather than and up rather than lower. Right. Everything's kind of got a flowy effect, but the lighting is what sells it. So depending on what's illuminating it, if it's underwater bioluminescence or it's top of the surface water area, you've got to have that almost this razor light or that ray of light coming down to lighten up an area with the rest dark and almost murky looking. Otherwise,
also bubbles.
Yes, bubbles do help a lot too. And drawing some kind of sea creature in there does help as well. It gives the whole top impression of it all.
That's fair.
Be right back in a minute, guys.
Alright, sounds good.
Okay.
With how this is turning out. Should draw city and underwater. Wow. That could be really cool, Ark. I mean, I think depending on if it's foreground or background, I feel like you could really cheat your way to drawing an underground city, because the further back you go underwater, the more it's going to fade into the background. So if you're just drawing like a city in the background, you could probably get away with more or less basic shapes. Put the cheek spots there so I do not forget them. KyngPin, tell me when it's close to the stream end. Sure thing, Ark. We've got about, let's call it 20 minutes. No, yes, 20 minutes. We have about 20 minutes before we'll do the art showcase and wrap it up. If I can get this sketch done in that time, I'll feel good. At this point, we're most likely going to be picking this up tomorrow, which I am okay with. I'm just glad that we now have a layout of what we're doing here. Ooh, you've got puffy clothing. Does puffy equal more wrinkles? You're going under the arm. Okay. It's all coming together. Well, wait, no. Folds follow to one center point, so it'd be more like that. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this might be my best art piece yet. I'm gonna throw this up as. I'm gonna. Okay. Okay. Goodbye again. Oh, bye, Kate and King. I'm sorry. I didn't know you came back. I do hope you have a nice weekend. Yeah. Sorry, I've been like hyper focused on this drawing. I've been more behind on chat than usual this particular stream. I apologize for that.
No, it's fine.
You know, I'm just gonna draw over the hair and we'll figure out which parts actually get to stay. Oh, I also will say about this new drawing tablet. So the old one I had has a zoom function here. The old one was just a bar that just slide up and down. This one is a wheel. So like I spin the wheel and it goes back and forth. And it's really fun to play with. Okay, right, we were doing eyebrows. Did I what? I draw the person first and then the background. Yeah, I definitely do that. I kind of find it easier to do it, something like that, but yeah. I'm so done for if he ends up using my Blushing Dresden fan art in the next stream's thumbnail. Wait.
I have conflicted feelings about whether or not we should show that to Popcross.
Yeah. Ah. Well, we have a week to decide, so.
Fair enough.
he's seen mine, which arguably is pretty tame in comparison. Okay. Eyebrows are a little uneven, but we're looking like harmony. It's starting to look like the character it's supposed to. Cool. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. Pick your art fighter. Pen, mouse, or finger. Pen. Pen all the way. I can't do anything that's not pen related. Is it a handicap? Maybe a little. Is drawing with a mouse unforgivable? Also, yes. Nah, those people who can draw with their mouse with a finger are actually, like, that's really impressive.
Well, actually, I'm drawing with my finger right now, mostly because I keep losing my pens.
Oh,
Like,
wait,
every
really?
time I buy a new stylus or something, I lose it, like, within a week. So I've just gone full finger all the time.
Well, that's actually
That sounds
pretty
like
cool.
it could be taken out of context.
Fazbear's put, I'm saving something for a stream in case Popcross actually joins.
That would be cool. If he could. I'll try asking him once he gets back. But, yeah. It'd be cool to have him on again. Granted, the audio works.
Well, yeah.
What kind of
Yeah.
shoes do you have? Oh, you got these interesting... Nope. Do you have boots or do you have sneakers? I'm getting conflicting results.
Looking at reference images, it appears to be a pair of purple high-heeled boots.
Okay. Because I'm seeing, like, in the...
Well,
the
not
character
high-heeled, but
sheets...
heeled.
What?
I said, well, not high-heeled, but still heeled
Yeah.
boots.
Because, like, the character sheets are given boots, but the screenshots from the thing are given sneakers?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that just confuses you.
Okay, so in the... I'm on one of the episodes. In the intro... no, it's actually switches. Or maybe not. I'm struggling here. Okay, those are sneakers. Now we're into boots. And boots it remains.
So,
Okay,
either or.
yeah, I guess I'm gonna go with boots. It seems to be the one that appears more often.
Yeah, I went boots as well for mine.
I feel like they might be just overall easier to draw. Sneakers got a lot of components and stuff.
Hey Ben, I got deja vu.
I might have another blushing dressed in peace for Popcross himself to see. That makes it 4 times already. No, what have I done?
You made it a thing.
Yeah, unfortunately. I guess that's one way of saying thank you for a shout out. KyngPin, is that a xenomorph tyrannade crab dozer breaking into your house?
Yeah, that's the deja vu we had. I'm sure that was mentioned earlier.
Yeah. It was. But it's okay. I used the same trick I used with houseflies. I open one of the back doors, wait till it lands on the screen, and then quickly close one door and open the other, and it flies out.
You didn't just put it in a pot and boil it alive for crab for dinner.
Also, I don't know how you're gonna feel about this news, but I just finished mine.
Oh, really?
What?
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, that'll be going in the showcase in a minute then.
Yeah, I can't wait
Yeah,
to see
I
it.
just added that. I just added it in the showcase.
I'm gonna spoil it a little because I really want to see how it turned out. Okay, so we have other art coming in too, so. Wow. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm gonna have a look now.
Yeah.
I was trying to hold off. There's
There's a point of having these showcases at the end, right?
Yeah, but we're on the stream, so we can have a look at them now.
That's fair.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And anyone in the chat who's in the Discord server can also have a look. The artist showcase is not quite optimized. It really was just like one thing that I did once because Ark was drawing something. I'm like, yeah, sure, let me take a look on stream. And then it's like other people started sending stuff in. I'm like, well, this is a cool way to end the stream. It's also, I've taken inspiration from Ashley Nichols' art, the Honeycast, where they do live streams, where they do artist showcase at the end of each of the live streams. Granted, she has a lot more of a social media following, so like, there's a bigger air quotes pool to choose from, because people like go on Twitter and whatnot, but I barely use Twitter, so. I don't know how I love the boots. Which one of you gets covered up? That one. Cool. Once again, it's the boot I do not like. So that works out in my favor. Which one are you? Okay, you are the clothing. And we're gonna try and puzzle out which parts of the shirt and clothing actually end up staying. So not. Wow, that's a big strand. Oh. That's good to know. The entire back arm gets covered up by the hair.
Yeah.
But you needed it to get the pose right.
Yep.
And at least it shows you put in that extra effort for something that absolutely no one will see.
I mean, yeah, I guess the people on the stream know I put the effort in, but I don't know if the judges are.
I mean, fair enough.
I was thinking, though, of either way, once we finish this, probably throw it up as either a time lapse or like I go through my process. Like, I time lapse it, but also do like a quick design notes kind of thing.
Yeah, like what Popcross did for his the My Singing Monsters loading page thing.
Yeah, something like that. I just have to be very careful not to zoom in and out, in and out, in and out, because that's gonna make the time lapse go bleh. I'm working on the final piece for the 4 Emperors collection I'm making because one piece go burr. I absolutely love the whatever goes burr meme. Finish the hand. Finish the hand. Yes, we'll finish the hand, and then we'll have a complete sketch phase. A completed sketch in our 2.5-hour live stream.
Woohoo!
Perfect. And then tomorrow we'll hit it with a line art, and then a flatting, which I think is probably one of the longest sections of when it comes to my art. Wait, hold up. Did we actually just... Oh my goodness. I think it's done. Well, not done, but... never mind, I flipped it.
Oh dear. Did what we should never do.
Yep. Alright. What areas are looking a little funky? For some reason back here. It needs to come like down here. Something like that, I guess. This eye needs some work. I don't know if it needs to come down a little bit. Maybe tilt it a little bit. Also, good.
Thunderbird, yes, he is talking to himself, is a thing all creative people do.
That's fair.
It's okay. It's a thought process. What?
All web developers do it as well, but all artists do it more.
Yeah.
Face ended up being a little flat. It's really weird
It
how
is
like...
also to be.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say it's also to be known that verbal processing is also an ADHD symptom, but I digress.
I didn't know that actually. Alright. Gave her a little bit rounder facial features. Okay, that looks good. The hair could curve a little more. It's a little bumpy up here. That could be cleaner. It's really weird how like you can stare at a picture for hours and it'll look good, and then the minute you flip the canvas, it's like, oh, this, that, and the other thing are all wrong.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I'm kind of liking... I don't know how I'll do it, but like I might want to work in this different line art kind of style that I have for the sketch into the final piece if possible. Like separating the hair and the clothes and everything by like different lines, but not like, I don't know, not like the lines of the color they are, but just like, or I guess like somewhere in the ballpark of what color they are, because I don't know, Harmony's got like a salmon-ish red, so I have the red for the sweater. Her hair's more on the red side, but the blue is looking cool. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I think this is the most dynamic pose I've drawn. Oh, come on!
I heard it this time down the Discord.
The return of the duck scare.
I totally forgot I set that alarm. But yeah, I guess that's our cue to stop drawing. And I think we are in quite a good spot. Well, okay, let's...
You've got a nice start to your composition that you got on there. It's in the. You centered the main character, so it should work within the square, within the rest, and hopefully everything can look nice.
Right. I am just gonna clear out this smoke just so we can get a better picture of what's in front and what's behind. Then we gotta. Next stream, we have to come up with what our smoke monster is going to look like, what we're going to do for the background. This might be one of those, if any of you remember the Catnap Steampunk series of streams that went on for a long while. This might be another one of those, which I think is alright. We take a small break from the emotions chart, and once the deadline is passed, we can get back into it. But yeah, for the most part, this is what the main subject of the picture is going to look like. And of course, evil face. Perfect. Sweet. All right. And then we have our emotions chart, but that's neither here nor there. Let me gather up the fan arts, and we shall do a quick run and see what people have. Just clearing out a little bit of clearing out some tabs because we got a lot going on here today. Okay. Copy link. Paste. Paste. Copy link. Paste. And copy link. Paste. Okay, that just downloaded that, so I guess we'll view that in the browser. That's fine. All right, here we go. Pull this up. Oh, was the... Yeah, that would make sense. If I have Dempsey and Nerd coming through Discord, then all other sounds played through Discord would most likely come through as well. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I forgot when's the deadline for the competition. I'm not joining, just want to know. Yeah, 29th. Thank you, Nerd.
Welcome.
What happened? is finished, so I hope you guys are happy with it. The feeling when you record your voice, then hear it, just for you to realize you sound... that, try being a voice actor. You'll get that a lot. All right, so we're going to start at the beginning. Why are you so zoomed out? Or no, that's... Okay, these are all just really small for some reason. Sorry about that. All right, first up, we've got Dempsey, who sent in a bit of fan art of... How do you say that name, Dempsey?
I think it's Isla.
Isla? Okay. Isla from Chrono Trigger. Do you want to talk about the piece a little bit, maybe?
I just decided I wanted to learn Clip Studio Paint and this kind of style with a load of techniques that I've been seeing by other artists on YouTube and all over the place. So I get a few things like bringing a glow color behind on some of the hair around the neck and the skin to make it pop out from the background, a bit of background color, and then it's working on like the shadows of the skin and trying to. I've got to work so much on hair. Hair is just a nightmare to render, especially in this style.
Hair is really hard, but I think you did a really good job here. You have like, first of all, there's a lot of different strands and a lot of different detail, which always scares me, but the way you have it, it flows very nicely.
Yeah, that took like, I had one version of it that was a bit more blockier, and then I had to try and make it flow a bit more, so I went with more curved wavy lines. And then I realized I hadn't actually closed the lines and all the strands sensibly, so when I went to do like a block fill, I was coloring in all the hair instead of bits of it. So
oh, no.
Lesson learned on that one.
Yeah.
I figured it out in the end, but a quick lesson learned there. It's like, uh-oh.
Yeah. But no, overall, really good. Also, basically what I've been doing this whole stream, figuring out that body curve for like raising the arm. You did a really good job with that here.
Yeah, in fact, I saw someone's, I can't remember who the artist was, but I was looking for a load of artists when I was studying the styles, and they had a pose similar to that, and I was like, okay, I'll take the pose, I'll twist it a bit more, but yeah, it did help a lot to have a reference.
Yeah, references are always helpful. But yeah, overall, amazing job. Also, I do love the background too.
Yeah, I basically just copied that from someone else's that I've seen. I made it myself, pasted it on theirs, but it was like I had a really good reference for it to try and replicate it myself using the techniques I'd learned, which is quite cool.
Yeah, nice work. All right, next up is we've got Ven, and this is a work in progress for a dude I'm very excited for. First off, cosmic looking non-corporeal glowing arm. Amazing. Love that design detail. Always, always, always. It is a great design detail. One of my favorites, honestly. But yeah, overall, the rest of the piece looks amazing too. I love the... I don't know exactly what the error would be called of the style, but I don't know if Victorian's the right word, but these garments, this clothing is really, really fun, and I really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's almost like a steampunk kind of thing.
That might be what I'm thinking of, yeah. Oh, it looks really cool. And I like the disconnect here. The disconnect between the arm and the shoulder. This looks really cool, and I feel like you could do a lot of fun stuff lore-wise with that. Space arm, Yeah, the space arm looks great, and the fact that you have, I don't know, physical objects interacting with it too is a really cool design choice. Really, really nice work. Right. Next up here is a video from Awesome JJ Ranger. What genre of clothing is this man? It's like fantasy astronomer or something. Yeah, I see that. Like I said, I don't know the exact name for it, but the vibe and this specific styling of clothing. Nerd said steampunk, which I think might be really close. Is just my favorite personally. I don't know if I could do justice drawing it, but I do always love seeing it. Alright. Oh, this might not work actually. I don't know if the sound's going to come through, but we'll try. This is a video from Awesome JJ Ranger. I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure what to expect. What if I just play this at the same time with the Discord one? Could I sync up the audio? 1, 2. Interesting. So, Awesome JJ Ranger, feel free to write down in the chat what this. Oh wait, there's actually is a little bit. Experience an art block. So I have this, I guess. If you're on PC, I think you have to download it first. Yep. Also, yes, that. So that's your voice doing the My Singing Monsters. That's really cool. That's really impressive. It sounds really good. Also, I heard reverb on there too, which really brought up the quality of it. So overall, from a voice acting perspective, that's solid. That is solid work right there. Also, throwing in murder drones is always cool. But yeah, great work. It's an impression of the Bleatnik, which I'm going to assume is the name of the My Singing Monsters. But yeah, no, it's really, really solid work, voice acting wise. I really enjoy it. And also it's mixed very well too. All right, next up, we've got 2 from King, or the Great Elder. We have this first one, which is a robotic Loch Ness monster, a continuation from King's last week's series of the funny art people as cryptids and stuff like that. So before we had demonic cyborg Knight of Arcane, a not so robotic but kind of werewolf vampire for Dempsey, and a Krampus Dino for Nerd. And I'm being added to the cut as a robotic Loch Ness monster, which is really cool. First off, not the combination, but the dichotomy of metallic on one side and more scaly natural creatures on the other. Really cool. I like it. And it's a really good robotic arm. Like, you see like the lines of the paneling and stuff that really get across that it's made of metal, and it's like put together from different sized panels to make the joints or like the bends in the hand. Really cool. And also tail, I'll give you points because I always forget to draw monster tails. And I like the addition of the jacket that you put in. Nice job. And then after that is, let me find the description real quick, a bard version of Eddie Smith I drew my friend for her birthday, which is right here. Which is, I like it. I'm getting more into D&D, but I'm still a little unfamiliar with it. But I do I can recognize what elements would be of a bard. And you did a really good job. And I also want to give extra points because trying to draw a character multiple times and have it look the same is a bit tricky, but also, well, at least tricky for me, and requires a lot of practice. So you did perfect. It looks exactly like Eddie Smith, of course with a different outfit, but yeah, amazing work. Your character designs never fail to amaze me. Nerd Dempsey, any notes you want to chime in with her?
I like the fact you nailed your hairstyle.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, as soon as she said it's like a Loch Ness version monster of me, I looked at it, looked at the stream, and thought, yes, I see the resemblance.
Yeah, you pretty much said everything I wanted to say, especially like the detailing on the middle arm. All
Yeah.
looks cool.
Sweet. And next up, we have Nerd Submission for... I'm going to be honest, I don't even know what this contest is called. The Make Originals House on the Outland contest. Boom. Keep in mind, this was also done in around 2.5 hours. And in 2.5 hours, this is how far I got. So let that... take that for reference. This is amazing. The fact that you have so many different limbs and creatures and textures and backgrounds and glowing effects, and you were able to do all of this in 2.5 hours is impressive. Like, it's so good. I love the hair is amazing. The rendering on the hair. I especially love out of the monsters, this green one down here is so good.
Yeah, that one was my favorite one by far.
It definitely, like, there's you have a sense of, like, you can tell the sense of depth, the eyeballs, the glowing mouth, the drool, the rendering on the different, like, tentacle ridges. It's insane. How did you do this in 2 hours?
Well, in the words of Tara, I got that autism dog in me. Pretty much it.
Amazing job. I honestly, I wish you the best of luck. This is so cool.
I love the color contrast because it guides your eyes back around the character with the flames. You've done it really well to match almost the yin yang symbol on her, on her shirt with the kind of like the curve round. And because you've got the darker outlines, it draws your attention. Sorry, the darker outer part where you've got like the purple and the, you know, almost like the, I don't know, that's a galaxy or a sky or something behind her, the rocks that she stood on, and then you've got the dark framing, almost like a vintage vignette type thing around it. It draws your attention straight to Harmony at the center, but as you look around the piece, they all draw you back towards her. Doesn't matter where you look. You look at the top, and then you follow it. You can follow it either way, but you'll tend to follow it down and around, and then you get to see each of the creatures she's battling in that triangle, which is a really nice bit of composition.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah. Overall, amazing work. This looks really cool, and I hope hope you win, because this is really cool.
So everybody, vote for Nerds to submission. You heard it here, KyngPin first.
Actually, did it say like how the winners are chosen? Because I don't actually.
No.
I didn't read that part.
No, I believe it just says. Give me a second. The selected pieces will be featured and given a shout out, so they're going to select it themselves.
Okay, yeah.
From it. That sounds things. So even if you don't win, you might get featured with a shout out.
I will take that.
Yeah, I take that.
Yeah. All right. And last but not least, we have Ark, who drew something in a similar vein of Harmony underwater. And first off, the first thing other than the main subject, But looking at the background, I noticed the underwater city. And I have to say, you did a very good job blending that into the water. It's got the blue tint to it. It's faded somewhat into the background, but not too much that you lose detail. So it kind of gives it that middle ground type feel. And it's slightly affected. It's only slightly affected by the light, since the light would dissipate more under as it gets deeper into water. And on top of all that, you've, I think, almost perfectly matched. Obviously, your style is in there with the rendering and stuff, but like the way the character is drawn, you've matched it almost perfectly with the blue outline of the pants, the way they do the rendering on the hair. This feels like it could come out like this feels like it could be a frame directly from the show. So amazing, nice work.
I think the bit that impresses me the most on this is Ark. You've nailed the feeling of almost weightlessness in the water as she's underneath it. The way the body's posed, sort of like one arm up, one arm down, and same with the legs. But it's not too awkward. It's still got that nice flow to it. It's kind of like a fluid flow to it. It's a bit, the water's just about got, you know, her limbs, and it just works so well with that background.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, especially the underwater city underneath, because you could have gone with much less detail on that, but you didn't, and that's respectable.
Yeah, it is it's very detailed for a middle ground environment, which turns out great. Also, there's bubbles, first off, air bubbles, which is really good, and light rays, which always sell the underwater effect. She's gonna die. Thanks. I need to work on the water still, but for 2 hours, it's good. It's really good. Once again,
I don't get nowhere near that in 2 hours.
yeah, I was gonna say, once again, this is where I got in 2 hours. You did a really, really nice job. But yeah, with that being said, that is it for the artist showcase. We will most likely pick this up again tomorrow. What is it? Around 2 o'clock, normal Sunday streaming time. And yeah, I don't know if we'll finish it, but we'll aim for finishing it tomorrow. I don't know what the likelihood of that is, but anyway, thank you all so much for joining. And yeah, hopefully, if everything goes well, I will see you all tomorrow. Take care, everybody.
Bye,
See ya.
guys.